Welcome to Wisdom Uploaded. Today we're getting into something huge, digital marketing essentials for growing your business.
Yeah, it's a big topic.
It really is. It feels like there's just so much out there, all these different strategies.
Uh-huh.
So our goal today is really to cut through that noise, find what actually works for your business.
Exactly. We're drawing from a pretty solid guide today. It
Yeah.
covers SEO, design, social, paid ads,
Yeah.
the whole lot, really.
Okay.
And what we want to do is pull out the most important bits, the stuff you can actually use,
Hmm.
show how it all fits together to get you seen, get people engaged, and, well, ultimately drive sales.
All right, makes sense. So where should we start? Maybe with the foundation, SEO.
Yeah, let's do it. SEO optimization. It
Right.
really is the bedrock.
Why is it so fundamental?
Well, think about it like this. You could have the best product ever, right? But if people can't find you when they're actually looking for what you offer,
It doesn't matter much.
exactly, it's like a secret. SEO search engine optimization is about making sure you show up when people search. Andrew Holland, who's, a real voice in this space, he puts it nicely.
How so?
He says SEO connects people who have problems with the businesses that, well, solve them. It's more than just ranking number one.
Okay, it's about being the answer when someone asks the question online.
Precisely. It's about being there, being helpful.
Can you give an example? Like, how does that work in practice?
Sure. Imagine someone Googles best way to remove acne.
Okay, common search.
Google wants to show the best, most relevant answers. So if your website has really good content that tackles that exact problem, uses the right words, gives real value,
Google notices.
Google notices, and it's much more likely to rank your site higher. More visibility means more clicks. More clicks, potentially more customers. It's pretty straightforward logic, really.
Right. And didn't Holland also talk about trust? That seems important too.
He did. Yeah, that was a key point.
Yeah.
He said, people buy from those they know, trust, and like. And being consistently visible, showing up again and again through good SEO, that builds recognition. It builds that trust over time.
So when they're ready to buy, they already feel like they know you a bit.
Exactly. That familiarity makes them much more likely to choose you over someone they've never heard of. It greases the wheels, so to speak.
Okay, so SEO is crucial for discovery and trust. What are the main parts? What makes up good SEO?
Well, there are a few key pillars. First up is keyword analysis.
Finding the right search terms.
Exactly. You need to figure out that the words and phrases your potential customers are actually typing into search engines.
How do you do that?
Research. You look for terms with decent search volume, but maybe not so much competition that it's impossible to rank. A good tip. Look at long-tail keywords.
What are those?
They're longer, more specific phrases. Like, instead of shoes, maybe waterproof trail running shoes for wide feet.
Ah, much more specific.
Right. Less competition, usually. And the person searching often knows exactly what they want.
Right.
They're often closer to buying.
Got it. Speak their language. What's next after keywords?
Next is technical optimization. This is more about the nuts and bolts of your website, making sure search engines can crawl and understand it easily.
Like the plumbing.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Two massive things here are page speed and mobile friendliness.
Okay, why those?
Page speed's simple. People hate waiting for sites to load. Google knows this, so faster sites get a boost because it's a better user experience.
Makes sense. How do you speed things up?
Things like compressing images, using browser caching, technical stuff, but really important. And then mobile friendliness. Well, most people are browsing on their phones now, right?
Definitely.
So your site has to work perfectly on mobile. Google actually looks at the mobile version first for ranking now, mobile first indexing, they call it.
Wow, okay. So mobile isn't just nice to have, it's essential.
Non-negotiable. All your important stuff needs to be easy to see and use on a small screen.
Right. Slow sites on phones are the worst. Okay, keywords, technical stuff.
Right.
What about the actual words and pictures on the page?
That's content optimization. You need great content. High quality, relevant, stuff that actually answers questions or solves problems for your audience.
So not just stuffing keywords in.
Oh, definitely not. It has to be genuinely useful, engaging. Things like blog posts, detailed product info, how-to guides, content that people want to read and spend time with. And yes, you weave your keywords in naturally where they fit.
And I remember reading something about links. Getting links from other websites.
Yes. That's link building. Super important. When other credible websites link to your site, Google sees it as a kind of endorsement.
Like a vote of confidence.
Exactly. It tells search engines that your site is trustworthy, authoritative, and that can give your rankings a real lift. Think of it as digital PR almost.
Okay, interesting. Now, what if you're, say, a local coffee shop or a plumber? Does SEO work differently?
It does, and that's where local SEO comes in. If you serve a specific geographic area, you need to optimize for that. Big one is your Google My Business profile. Claim it, fill it out completely, keep it updated, use local keywords, mention your city or neighborhood on your site, and encourage local customer reviews.
So people searching for best coffee near me find you.
Precisely. Super critical for businesses with a physical location or defined service area.
Okay, that's a great overview of SEO. Lots of moving parts, but it all aims at getting found and building trust.
Exactly.
Now, once someone finds your site, that first impression is huge, isn't it? Let's talk about design and graphic design, UI, UX.
So absolutely critical. The moment someone lands on your site, the design hits them first. And that split-second impression, it often decides if they stick around or just bounce.
Yeah, I've done that. Land on a site that looks like it's from, 1998.
Right? Or it's confusing, you can't find anything, the pictures are blurry, you're gone. You just hit the back button and find a competitor whose site looks professional and easy to use.
It's like walking into a messy, disorganized shop versus a clean, well-lit one.
Exactly the same principle. A well-designed site, modern look, intuitive navigation, great photos, fast loading, it builds trust instantly. It makes people want to explore.
The source mentioned brilliantsense.com.
Yeah, that's a good example. It's clean, elegant, navigation is simple, good search, and filters. It just feels professional and easy. They also have clear calls to action right away. Shop Now buttons above the fold. That's key for e-commerce.
So people can immediately see how to buy.
Right. It's worth checking out just to see how that smooth experience feels.
Good tip. So, conversely, what are the big design mistakes to avoid? The red flags.
Obvious ones are an outdated look. Really confusing navigation where you get lost, not working properly on mobile, we already talked about how critical that is, and just thin or poorly presented content.
All things that make you think, maybe I'll go somewhere else.
Exactly. It hurts the user experience and people are way less likely to engage or buy.
Okay, so good design keeps them there. If it is an online store, how do you optimize the store itself, beyond just the look and feel?
Right. Optimizing the online store is about making the whole shopping process smooth and easy, start to finish.
Because people expect things to be quick and simple online.
Totally. Think about your own experience. You want to find products fast, understand them, and check out without jumping through hoops.
Yeah, a complicated checkout is a guaranteed way to lose me.
Exactly. Abandoned carts are a huge issue, so you need intuitive navigation, clear categories, good search filters so people can narrow things down.
Find exactly what they need.
Yes. And then a short, clear, secure checkout process. Make it easy, and people are happier, they buy more, they abandon fewer carts. It directly impacts sales.
Makes total sense. Okay, shifting gears a bit, let's talk about connecting more directly with people's social media. How does that fit in?
Social media is, well, it's vital today. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, they're where you can really talk with your audience, not just at
Those
the...
relationships, right.
Exactly. Strategic social media isn't just posting randomly. It's about creating real engagement, building an emotional connection, boosting your brand awareness.
So how do you do that strategically?
First, create relevant content, stuff your audience actually cares about. Tailor it to them.
Like for that clothing store example.
Right. Don't just post product shots. Maybe show behind-the-scenes styling tips, videos of clothes in motion. Content that helps people imagine using your stuff connects with your brand's personality.
And it's not just broadcasting, you said. It's interaction.
Absolutely crucial. Interact with your followers, answer comments, respond to messages quickly. If someone asks about a product, reply. Run polls and stories, ask questions.
Make it a conversation.
Yes, it builds trust, makes your brand feel human and approachable, shows you're listening.
That seems really powerful for loyalty. And like anything in marketing, you need to know if it's working.
You bet. Analyze your performance. You have to track things, likes, comments, shares, how many people your posts reach. This tells you what's resonating.
So you can do more of what works.
Exactly. If videos get way more engagement than photos, maybe you should make more videos. Look at your engagement rate, likes and comments versus reach. That's a good sign of whether people are actually connecting with your content.
The source had a nice example, a natural cosmetics brand on Instagram.
Yeah, they did a great job. They showed their products being used in real life, shared customer testimonials, which is huge for trust, ran giveaways, answered questions about ingredients openly.
Very transparent.
Totally. And that transparency and engagement made them feel really authentic and built a loyal following.
I like that. Okay, so SEO is long-term social builds community. What about getting results faster? Paid ads, Google ads, Facebook ads.
Right. So SEO is awesome, but it takes time. Paid advertising like Google ads and Facebook ads can get you in front of potential customers much, much faster, almost immediately sometimes.
So it's good for a quick boost or a specific campaign.
Definitely. A major plus is reaching people at the right moment. With Google Ads, you target people searching for keywords related to what you sell. They're already looking. Exactly. On Facebook, you can target based on interests, demographics. So if you sell sports gear, you target people searching for running shoes on Google or people interested in fitness on Facebook.
Makes sense. What about the cost? Can it get expensive?
Well, you have a lot of control over your budget. That's a key advantage. You can set daily limits, start with a small budget to test different ads and audiences.
See what works before spending big.
Precisely. Find the winners, then scale up your investment there. It's very measurable, very data-driven. You can track your return on investment quite clearly.
And the targeting can be really specific, can it?
Incredibly specific. That's the precise targeting benefit. Demographics, location, interests, online behaviors, even people who visited your site before but didn't buy.
Remarketing.
Yeah, remarketing. So that local Italian restaurant, they can target ads just to people within, say, a 5-mile radius who've shown interest in Italian food online. Or upload a customer list and target people like their existing customers' lookalike audiences.
Wow, that's powerful. The source mentioned Airbnb.
Yeah, Airbnb is great at this. They use Google Ads for travel searches, Facebook ads targeting people interested in specific destinations, and they definitely use remarketing to nudge people who looked at listings but haven't booked yet.
Very smart. Okay, so paid ads, quick results, budget control, pinpoint targeting.
That sums it up nicely.
Now, one more piece of the puzzle. Video. Seems like video is everywhere now.
Oh, it's huge. Video content is just critical for grabbing attention online. Social feeds, websites, video stands out.
Why is it so effective?
It's engaging.
Yeah.
It lets you show, not just tell. Product demos, customer stories, creative ads. Video connects emotionally in a way static images or text sometimes can't. And remember, different lengths work for different platforms, but often shorter, punchy videos grab attention initially. Always include a clear call to action, too.
Tell people what to do next.
Exactly.
The source used Nike's Just Do It as an example.
Yeah, a classic. Nike's ads often aren't just about shoes. They tell inspirational stories, tap into emotions, aspirations.
Connect on a deeper level.
Right. It motivates people, builds this powerful brand connection that goes way beyond just the product.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So bringing it all together, what's the main takeaway for businesses listening to this?
The main thing is you really need an integrated strategy. It's not just doing SEO or social media or ads. It's about strategically combining SEO for visibility, great design for user experience, social media for engagement, and paid ads for targeted reach.
They all work together.
They absolutely do. Doing this well isn't really optional anymore if you want to grow online. It's essential for visibility, connection, and ultimately for driving sales.
And this is where Digital Time Savers DTS fits in, helping businesses navigate all this.
Absolutely. That's exactly what we do at DTS. We help businesses figure out this digital landscape, maximize their online presence, and get real, measurable results.
Yes.
We tailor cutting-edge strategies to fit their specific goals.
What are the main areas DTS covers?
We cover the whole spectrum we've discussed. So, comprehensive SEO optimization, effective paid advertising on Google and Facebook, strategic social media management, e-commerce optimization to make online stores sell better, impactful graphic and UI/UX design for that great first impression, and engaging video marketing.
So basically all the key pieces needed for that well-rounded strategy.
Exactly. Whether you're just starting out, a small business looking to grow, or even an established brand wanting to stay ahead, we have the expertise.
And the focus is on results.
Always. We're committed to creating strategies that actually drive results, tailored to each business. Transparency and partnership are really important to us, too.
Fantastic. So if someone listening feels like they need help putting these pieces together and wants to get serious about their digital marketing, what should they do?
We'd love to chat. Connect with us at Digital Time Savers. Let's talk about your business, your goals, and figure out how a tailored strategy can really unlock your potential online.
How can they reach out?
Just visit our website or contact us directly. We're here to help you transform your business with strategic, results-driven marketing.